kai ka zama musulmi amma ran tashin kiyama kai kafiri ne nan gaba mu ce ka kafiri amma ran tashin kiyama kai kafiri ne sani ba sai sai Allah ke
yau alhamdulillah munkirai babiyawa duka ya ƙare yau mun zo tare. Babu shakka malam, irin yadda zaman lafiya da muke cikin ƙasan Ghana da kansa ya nuna cewa kamar tafiyan malam ya haɗa kowa da kowa.
Assalamu alaikum, Muslims. Being a Muslim is a big deal. And being a Muslim leader, a Muslim sheikh or Muslim imam is even bigger. It's a huge responsibility to be a Muslim leader, a Muslim sheikh, or an imam. Being a Muslim leader or a sheikh or an imam demands a combination of knowledges. The high point of all these knowledges is Aqidah, Tawheed. Tawheed is referred to as Fiqh al-Akbar, that's the highest fiqh in Islamic knowledge. By the ulama for Aqidah, the ulama for Islam, they call it the highest fiqh. In Arabic, they say al-Fiqh al-Akbar. Tawheed is indispensable to every Muslim. In our world of today, we find people who claim to be imams, Muslim scholars, Muslim leaders, but we find them, yet we find them ignorant in the knowledge of Tawheed Aqidah. Ladies and gentlemen, Muslims, one such person is Sheikh Ibrahim, Imam of an organization by the name Sunnah wal Jama'ah Aswaj. Sheikh Ibrahim said on many occasions, and I quote, "Nan ba mu ce maka kafiri, amma ranar tashin kiyama kai kafiri." This falsehood can only come from the mouth of a person who is ignorant of Ridda in Islam, also ignorant of what is called nullifiers of Shahada in Islam. If one doesn't know what is Ridda in Islam, does not know what are the nullifiers of Islam, nullifiers of the Sharia in Islam, this person certainly doesn't know Tawheed. This falsehood, nan gaba mu ce maka kai kafiri, amma ranar tashi kiyama kai kafiri ne. This falsehood can only come from the mouth of a person who is ignorant of Ridda in Islam and is ignorant of the nullifiers of the Shahada, nullifiers of Islam. It is very, very clear from statements that comes from the mouth of Sheikh Ibrahim, Imam, that he is woefully ignorant in the knowledge of Aqidah. And I repeat what Sheikh Ibrahim says. Nanga ba mu ce maka kafiri, amma ran tashin kiyama kai kafiri. Such an ignorant statement has never been uttered by any Islamic scholar, and it does not exist in any Islamic book. It is an upright false statement. Sheikh Umar Ibrahim Imam has misled his followers into kufr, apostasy. He's turned them into ridda. In many places in the Quran, Allah has declared people as kafirs. In many places in Hadith, the Messenger has declared people as kafirs. Sheikh Umar Ibrahim Imam is doing that by holding onto the Ahmadis, that's the Qadianis, 12 Shiites, and Wahdat Wujud people as his partners, comrades, and friends in the religious affairs and duties of Islam. According to Sheikh Umar Ibrahim Imam, and I quote him, he said, Yo, munzo tare. How can a Muslim who believes in Allah and believes in the Messenger of Allah make such an ugly utterance? Allah said in the Quran, chapter 68, verse 35, that's Surah Al-Qalam, and I quote, أَفَنَجْعَلُ الْمُسْلِمِينَ كَالْمُجْرِمِينَ مَا لَكُمْ كَيْفَ تَحْكُمُونَ. English, it goes in English. Should we treat Muslims like those who are lost in sin? What is the matter with you? How do you judge? Check Quran chapter 68, verse 31. You find it there. Allah again goes to say, أَمْ نَجْعَلُ الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا وَعَمِلُوا الصَّالِحَاتِ كَالْمُفْسِدِينَ فِي الْأَرْضِ أَمْ نَجْعَلُ الْمُتَّقِينَ كَالْفُجَّارِ. This is Surah Al-Sad. That's Quran chapter 38, verse 28. In English it goes, or should we treat those who believe and do righteous deeds like corrupters in the land? Or should we treat those who fear Allah like the wicked? That's Quran 38, verse 28, Surah Al-Sad. Sheikh Umar Ibrahim Imam said, and I quote, Malam ya hada kowa da kowa. Check the documentary Ghana's Grace, Joy News. A true Muslim should not participate in bringing together Muslims and Kafirs and disbelievers. You should not participate in bringing them together in the religious and the religious affairs and duties of Islam. You don't bring non-Muslims, Kafirs, and Muslims together. No, you don't do that in Islamic religious affairs and in the duties of Islam. In fact, Allah said, has condemned this. Allah said clearly in the Quran, Allah has separated between them. Allah has forbidden Muslims from associating with Kafirs, disbelievers, in the affairs and issues of religious and worship. Allah said, وَالَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا بَعْضُهُمْ أَوْلِيَاءُ بَعْضٍ إِلَّا تَفْعَلُوهُ تَكُنْ فِتْنَةٌ فِي الْأَرْضِ وَفَسَادٌ كَبِيرٌ. Check Surah Al-Anfal, verse 73. In English it goes, and those who disbelieved are allies of one another. If you do not do so, there will be fitna on earth, meaning kufr, disbelief, and oppression on earth, and great corruption. Surah Al-Anfal, verse 33. That's Surah Al-Anfal is chapter 8 of the Holy Quran. Sheikh Umar Ibrahim has joined together what Allah has separated. Sheikh Umar Ibrahim has made into halal what Allah, the Creator, has made haram. This deed and action has made Sheikh Umar Ibrahim Imam a complete kafir, because he has done what is in Arabic, istiladu ma haram Allahu. We say istilad, ya halal abinna Allah haramta. Yes, he's made it's made halal what Allah has made haram. An issue upon which all Muslims have agreed. There's consensus that it is haram. And therefore, he's a kafir. See what is happening at the consultative committee of the Office of the National Chief Imam. The Muslims, the 12 Shiites, the Ahmadis, and the Wahhabite Wujud people come together to take come together to take Islamic religious decisions and implement them in the name of Islam and Muslims in Ghana. Wahhabite Wujud people, Wahhabite Wujud is kufr. So a Wahhabite Wujud person cannot be treated like a Muslim. He is not a Muslim. Wahhabite Wujud, the whole world, the whole Muslim world have declared them as kafirs because they believe in human beings as gods. Like Sheikh Usman himself, he believes he is God. He believes everybody is God. He believes Sheikh Ibrahim is God. Sheikh Ahmadiyya is God. This man does not know God. He is not a Muslim. Check also the National Sadaqah and Zakat Fund, in which the Muslims and the Kafirs are all equally participating. Sheikh Ibrahim Imam belong to those about whom Allah said, وَإِنَّ كَثِيرًا لَيُدِلُّونَ بِأَهْوَائِهِمْ بِغَيْرِ عِلْمٍ إِنَّ رَبَّكَ هُوَ أَعْلَمُ بِالْمُهْتَدِينَ. See Imam, chapter 119. It goes in English. Surely many people do mislead others astray through their own unchecked views and desires. Verily, your Lord is most knowing of the transgressors. See Araf, verse 119. See An'am, sorry. See An'am, verse 119. Surah Al-An'am, verse 119. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has declared as kafir, a disbeliever, any person who invents a lie in claiming prophethood or claiming to receive revelation from Allah. Allah said in Quran chapter 6, verse 93, وَمَنْ أَظْلَمُ مِمَّنِ افْتَرَى عَلَى اللَّهِ كَذِبًا أَوْ قَالَ أُوحِيَ إِلَيَّ وَلَمْ يُوحَ إِلَيْهِ شَيْءٌ وَمَنْ قَالَ سأنزل مثل ما أنزل الله ولو ترى إذ الظالمون في غمرات الموت. ظالمون means here kafiruna. ظالمون means kuffars. It goes in English. And who is more unjust than the one who invent a lie about Allah, or say it has been revealed unto me while nothing has been revealed unto him, and one who says, I will reveal something like what Allah revealed. If you could but see when the unjust are in the overwhelming pangs of death. Verse 93 of Surah Al-An'am, that's chapter 6 of the Quran. Ladies and gentlemen, Muslims, Ghulam Ahmed, the founder of Ahmadiyya, Qadianiyya, claimed that he is a prophet from Allah, and he also claimed that he received revelation, al-wahy, from Allah. Why Allah ya mishi wahy abin da fadi kenan cikin littafin shi. Ghulam Ahmed, by the above verse that I just quoted, and verse 40 of Surah Al-Ahzab, that's chapter 33, verse 40 of chapter 33 of Surah Al-Ahzab, it's a complete kafir. And by the sayings of the Messenger of Allah, who said, Ana khatamun nabiyyin, la nabiyya ba'di, I'm the last of the prophets, there's no prophet after me. He also said, Ana al-akim allazi la nabiyya ba'dahu, I am the last of the prophets, after whom there's no prophet. The Holy Prophet also said to Sayyidina Ali, Ama tarda an takuna minni Mr. Musa, Mr. Harun li Musa, illa nawla nabiyya ba'di. He was said to Sayyidina Ali, will you not be pleased that you are close to me just like Aaron was close to the message of Allah Musa, except that there's no prophet after me. The other prophet what said again, prophethood has ended, messengerhood has ended, prophethood has ended. There's no prophet after me. Such quotations and sayings by the Holy Prophet, there are many in the Quran, many in the Hadith. So clearly, the Ahmadis are kafirs. So the Ahmadis, by all the quotations I've mentioned, are absolute kafirs and disbelievers. Sheikh Umar Ibrahim, Imam, denies to declare the Ahmadis, Qadianis as kafirs. Sheikh Umar Ibrahim, Imam, also denies to declare the 12 Shiites as kafirs. By those denials, Sheikh Umar Ibrahim has become a kafir because he has denied what is known compellingly as part of Islam. In Karuma Ulima Min Din Bidarura. The same thing. Sheikh Usman Nushadu, a word wujud man, is a kafir. Yes, Sheikh Umar has denied to declare him as a kafir. All of us would encourage my ulama. Encourage my ulama bidarura min ad-din. ومن لم يكفر كافر فهو كافر. These are our principles. Sheikh Usman Nushadu is a kafir. So if you don't declare Sheikh Imam Usman Nushadu the chief imam, if you deny to declare him as a kafir, you also become a kafir. This is clear in Islam. No controversy here. Mahal Ijma, consensus. What is with you people are kafirs, consensus of all Muslims. In the light of the explanation presented, it stands out very clearly that Sheikh Umar Ibrahim Imam is a deviant kafir, and his followers who are on the same path as him are also kafirs. Sheikh Umar Ibrahim Imam is not on the Sunnah path. He is just an absolute kafir and an apostate who is destroying Islam and destroying the Sunnah or the message of Allah. Prayer behind prayer behind a kafir, an apostate, is haram. Therefore, prayer behind Sheikh Umar Ibrahim is haram. Prayer behind Sheikh Umar Ibrahim is null and void. If you pray behind Sheikh Umar Ibrahim, you have no salat. Your salat is null and void. The slaughtering of a kafir is haram to eat from. If a kafir performs marriage ceremony, the marriage is invalid and illegitimate. For additional clarification, see my video, Islam at the Crossroads in Ghana, on this same channel. Kindly share, like, and subscribe to the channel. I'm yours, Mahmoud Muhammad Gedal, Accra, Ghana.